Lake Missoula Tea Company, and this is one of our Mushies Instant Cup tea tasting. That's what we're focusing on today. So I'm going to say about 4 or 5 years ago, one of our employees, Zach, who is our primary tea blender, he's really into mushrooms, and he's been saying, Heather, you should make a mushroom blend. You should make a mushroom blend. I'm like, oh, I don't know anything about it, whatever. And I really poo-fooed it, or what? How do you say that? Poo-hooed it, or what's the word?
You brushed it off a little bit.
Or boldly so. And I don't know, I don't remember what happened, but at some point I'm like, oh yeah, we should do this. And we started experimenting with it about 2 years ago, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe heading in, oh yeah, close to.
Yeah.
Experimenting with it, and we found that we created something that we think is awesome. A lot of our staff love it. We find people drinking it. We have people coming in. We have a lot of people that buy it by the pound, online or in the shop. It's available in a lot of grocery stores. It's just, we think this mushroom blend rocks. Could you tell us a little bit more about the process of making the Mushies Instant Cup?
Yeah, I tried several different kinds of the mushroom coffee substitute drinks out there. I tried a different variety of ingredients. Some were awful, some were great.
Yeah.
And it really affects the mouthfeel of the drink or the look of the drink. Some of it made it look like swampy, bubbly water, which was awful, but fun to experiment with. So we ended up with these
4 mushrooms.
4 mushrooms.
And they are
chaga, cordyceps, lion's mane, and reishi.
And then we also included, because those by themselves would be a little intense to drink and maybe not as pleasant, and you might want to drink it, but you would have a hard time drinking it by itself. So Ganilla found that adding, is ashwagandha in there too? Yep. She added ashwagandha and cacao powder.
Yeah.
This also has caffeine. It has a instant tea in it, so you definitely are getting caffeine. We like to think of this almost like a coffee substitute. So if you're drinking coffee in the morning, this is a really good drink for you in the morning. If you like your coffee with milk, add milk to it. When I was a coffee drinker, believe it or not, I haven't drank it in about 15 years. I took it black, so I like mine black, but I know that lots of people like to make it into a latte. It's really easy if you have a battery operated whisk. I don't, I just stir it up. I'll do a little bit like a paste down below, and then I'll add more water to it. Ganilla's got this cool whiskey whisk, and it does a really good job of bringing a little foam to it.
Yeah.
We've also kind of made it in this really cool cup that we got in the one of the Montana trade shows that they have around the holidays, and it's this really cool mushroom cup that we got for our daughter, who's also into mushrooms and taking photos of mushrooms. The gal that we got this from, she comes from Idaho, so it was kind of cool that she was right next to us when we were at the show. So we love this cup, and it's just, mushrooms are cool. So
yeah.
Let's have a sip of it and see how it tastes. It's got a thickness. It has, like I said, it has tea, but the texture is going to be different.
Yeah, it's not like tea at all. When you look at it, it looks like coffee. When you smell it, it's got a dark roasty aroma. It's much more like a coffee than
a tea. Yeah. Right, I agree 100% with that. I am actually kind of addicted to this, and I drink it several times a week. Like, I'll drink it in the morning. I'll also use it for like a pick-me-up in the afternoon. And it doesn't keep me up at night myself. It might keep you up, so just be aware of the caffeine. But it kind of does this to me when I drink it. It just kind of invigorates me.
Yeah. It gives me like this whole, like I need to move kind of energy. Like I want to go for a hike after I drink a cup of it. So I need to be mindful when I drink it. Because I get this heat almost. I think that's cool. But it's cool. It's like, it makes me want to move.
People can tell that it impacts them. Yeah. I have to say that when we were working on this blend, I was on a hiking trip. It was with my husband and my youngest daughter and my brother Hisham. And we were talking about this Mushies blend, trying to come up with a name. And we're like, oh, we had all these ideas, and I can't even remember what they were, but mushroom blend or mushroom tea drink, or, just kind of, you brainstorm a lot when you're thinking of something new. And it was actually my brother Haisham that came up with the name Mushies. He said, just call it Mushies. It's mushrooms. Just call it Mushies. I'm like, okay, but we can't just call it Mushies because people will think they're eating mushrooms, and that's not really what's going on. They're actually extracts from it, so it's not it's not like chewy mushroom. So it dissolves like the tea does too. But then he said, it's just an instant, right? He said, just call it Mushies Instant Cup. Just be really blunt about it. And the name stuck, so we're calling it Mushies Instant Cup. We've had it, people love it. We think you should try it. It's even trademarked. Yeah, we're really proud about that. We think it's an awesome product, and you can leave it like it is. You can add milk to it. You can add milk and honey. You can have alternate milk. You can do whatever you want, but
drink
just
it over or chilled. It's a perfect
cool. Actually,
like a nice coffee.
When I'm drinking it and I kind of run down and it starts to get cold, I'll add some more hot water to it, and I'll just kind of swish the bottom because some of the ingredients will settle to the bottom, and I'll start again, and I'll do that till it kind of gets down to the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's only like you can put a scoop in a smoothie, and you can put like.
I had not thought of that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of customers doing that?
No.
Okay, well, maybe we should start. Let us know what you think about a mushy smoothie, or just adding a little bit to maybe a more savory. But I would say the essence of the flavor is a little bit of cacao. Yeah. Not overbearing, but it's definitely a part of it.
I like it with a little bit of honey and cream, and it's very reminiscent of a mocha.
Oh, sure. Drink, okay.
Like chocolate coffee.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
So if you're interested in this, you can go to our tea shop and buy it. You can go online and get it. Look up Mushies Instant Cup. You can call our tea store and ask any of our very helpful tea tenders. In addition, if you like this post or you like this recording, like us down below. If you have questions, just let us know. Good to interact with you guys. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening to what Ganilla and I have to say. Bye.
Bye.